Dude, he's the first coach I ever sat down with who was smiling. When he can't smile, people like he was smiling. Yo, this is a real cool man. He said he was listening to Parliament on the way down there.
All right.
He was listening to Uncle Boogie, and the dude that played on Uncle Boogie was the lead.
Oh, nice.
I gotta tell you these
All right, good. After I am the success scholar here. Haki Ammi, Roland just don't want to stop the jam going on here, but let me thank everybody for tuning and listening. And just before my show, you had the Rolling Ground, so you can tune in each and every Monday, 7 to 8 p.m. with Coach Tanya. And they have a good time here at Everlasting Life, and I am broadcasting live here at 9185 Central Avenue in Capitol Heights, Maryland, at the Everlasting Life Vegan restaurant here. So I want to first thank everybody for tuning in, listening in to this phenomenal show, and just a lot of amazing things going on as I continue to allow and for people to come in here and let our people know. Just want to check that call in case I got a caller calling in. I'm not sure, but yeah. So definitely a lot of amazing things. This is I broadcast here each and every Monday, 8 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and just a lot of amazing things has been going on with eLife Media. Had an awesome weekend. It was Malcolm X weekend in the DMV and all over the world, the country. And I was back here at eLife Media this Saturday for a few hours. There was a Malcolm X one-man show. The brother did that, and then I went to my Baltimore event. So that we held at Terra Cafe. So I'd like to thank everyone for coming out there for that. So,
Brother Keith.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I haven't had a chance to, hold on, Bryce, before you leave.
What's going on, bro, Bryce?
Talk to you since we had the live event.
Yeah, come on.
What you think of it, man?
Well, yeah, it was great. And that's I mentioned it last week, but not too much. But yeah, so we had the live event, Brother Rolling Grounds, way down in where I never drove before, but where I never drove before, down in Accokeek. Was that called
Indian Head, Maryland?
Damn, past Accokeek, Indian Head. So
folks, it really isn't that long a drive.
Man, stop playing, Roland.
But your book. We had a chance to share your book with someone.
Yeah, well, definitely appreciate that. So yeah, Brother Roland, I got my book in the hands of the professor. I'm sorry, no, he's the coach of the head football coach of Howard University. And so that was awesome. I appreciate that. That was a good opportunity because I got a little Eric Thomas in me, so I want to, we can make those connections. For those of me, I know Eric Thomas is the speaker, and he speaks to different collegiate and perhaps professional teams, I'm sure.
He speaks to everybody.
Yeah. So that's really great. And what's interesting is that the brother said that the elder said that he has been reading Les Brown's books for years. So now I just say, okay, well, now you know about Les, and now you know about Dr. George Frazier, and now you know about me. So that's how this book was supposed to come out and do. So that's what, trying to make happen. So I just appreciate that, brother. Appreciate that. So you got another date for the next one?
Tentatively July 8th.
Okay, July 8th.
We'll confirm it later if it happens.
All right, I think I'm in the.
But thank you for being a part of it, man.
Yeah.
Thing, man.
Appreciate it. Yeah, man. Appreciate it. So a lot of good things coming up here. We're coming towards the end of the month. A couple more weeks, actually. Well, I'll be here. You be here next week? Yeah. It's Memorial Day.
Man, I never leave.
Yeah, right. Of course. So yeah. So that. Matter of fact, I was just thinking, like, how am I gonna do? So yeah, I'm supposed to be heading down to South Carolina.
Now, if you don't do a show, I won't be here.
No. I think I'm gonna be here too. So I gotta see how things flow. But we're gonna be heading down to South Carolina for Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So we'll be back Monday. So we'll try to make that happen. Maybe we'll just kind of time it where we can stop right here in the evening. So, but yeah, a lot of good things going on. May have a guest or two calling in. I know Brother Newfield said he may call in towards the end of the show. Brother Newfields and Mama Nzinga, and I have pictures of the award ceremony that we did in Baltimore. Gave them two lovely awards to two of the Baltimore elders, and so that was really special. You know, give people their flowers while they're here. So yeah, but I want to get into some discussion, but let me just do a little promotion. And if Coach Tanya want to stick around, if you got somewhere to go, you can get some mic. I got some free time. If you like, it's your call. It's your call. But I know you got important business things to do. But if you would like to stick around, just want to offer you that. So yeah, I got a few newspapers here that I was going to talk about because Brother Roland, as I mentioned, there's an NNPA conference that's going to be coming to the Gaylord, and I had a significant amount of various media that came yesterday. Well, actually, one of the newspapers was there, and of course, Dr. Jared Ball is a professor at Morgan State in the media journalism, and so that was a good, a great, awesome connection to have, and really just make those connections to these different medias. And so actually I'm in this one. This is called the National Black Unity News. I think did I give you one?
Yeah, you did it.
Okay. All right. So we got to connect those dots. And so this is National Black Community newspaper. And several people, Brother David Murphy used to run what was called the Baltimore Informer several years ago. And I used to take young people out and we would sell them on the corners. So that was a lot of fun. Learned a lot about, marketing from the grassroots level. So I got a little bit of experience from that. But David Murphy and Brother Bill Gooden, the editor is Dr. Barbara Batiste, and the business, several business expert. Kim Poole, I know her. She's a dancer. Okay, I haven't really got a chance to look at it. Zeke and Jerry. Okay, Steve Turner. So a lot of different businesses that are in here. But so National Black, I got a couple of these. This was just a promotional edition. But just coming up here, I know a lot of people may not necessarily read several, the newspaper nowadays.
Now, brother, you are fashioned from time to time to read almost 100 books in 1 year.
Right.
And this year, will you have the opportunity to do that as well?
No. No. And you know what? And I learned a lot from that. What Roland was saying is in terms of, how I position my life at a particular time where I read 100 books a year for 11 years. I was searching for knowledge. I wanted to kind of like know stuff, so it was just like, there wasn't necessarily a rhyme or reason to the level of direction per se. So, just being older and wiser, I'm not, I don't live to tell people that they have to do all of that in a lifetime, but there's some core books that I've found that individuals could certainly read and, become, a better human being.
And I'll share with you, some of the life-changing books that you read during that course. What were some of the ones that stick out in your mind?
Well, of course, there's the cultural, historic literature that that I think all persons of African descent, Black people here, should partake in. Of course, many know of the miseducation of the Negro and the autobiography of Malcolm X, and some would suggest that there's I would say the Think and Grow Rich, a Black choice, but there's two Think and Grow Riches that that individuals certainly should read. As a Man Thinketh, the ISIS Papers. Many people deal with that. There's a brother here in DC, Dr. Anthony Brada, who wrote Survival Steps for African Americans. So, I Naeem Akbar, who's a prominent black psychologist who wrote the Visions for Black Men. So along those lines, but then, you know, I'm really one to think about, you know, what's going to round an individual, you know, what's going to make an individual whole. And so, you know, a lot of people want to deal in a lot of historic type of information, trying to find themselves, trying to find who they are. Well, after you find who you are, you still got to build something. You know, you still got to
do something with what you are.
right. You know, once you have particular knowledge of self, you got to manifest something in, you know, the physical, right? You know, so that's where, you know, I had to be able to assess, where I had to be able to assess different individuals to say, okay, well, now that we have, you know, reached a particular period or stage, you know, what direction do we go in? So let's see. Well, we may have our brother on. So let's see if that is our brother. Who do we have on the line? Brother Josh? Oh, great. Beautiful. Glad you got my message. Yeah, well, appreciate that. So I have on the line joining us here, a brother who's been certainly doing a lot of tremendous work directly in the DC area, as well as all over, but for sure in the DC area. And I saw him this Saturday previously, but I know him as a professor and ASCAC, local ASCAC member and perhaps president. You the president of local DC, brother? Okay, you the man for right now, right? So I know this brother from being a member of ASCAC and really pushing, you know, a conscious Black agenda, you know, pushing the Pan-Africanist movement. And he was at a Malcolm X event with brother Bailey, who knew Malcolm at that particular time, and you know, has several pieces, and he has been really speaking several places. I heard of him from, you know, brother Jared Ball and a few other individuals, but I saw him at the Reginald F. Lewis Museum maybe a few months ago. So, but you were there, brother. You know, how was the energy? How was the energy at first? You know, welcome. Thank you for, you know, joining me.
Thanks for having me, brother.
Yeah.
Not something that we have that is
Right.
CBP and that we think of it. You know, Patty Green of the world, Peter Bailey, the Dorian Adler, and just to name a few. One of the people who are the revelation for Rondell College, nephew.
Oh, really? Oh, wow. Ah. Oh, okay.
So in that sense, it was a beautiful today.
Right.
Peter Bailey, your listeners should know, was Malcolm X's press secretary. He was the editor of the OAAU, the Organization of Afro-American Unity newsletter called Backlash. So being able to touch, you know, someone who, you know, speaking of the best that is wrong, not just the historical, the organizational work. Extremely important, particularly in culture where a lot of our people are raised historical sections of the don't realize people also organized. Also, very much in our students, many of the people who brought their women or the organized organizational Afro-American with were actually, you know, people who looked up. And so that's important to emphasize as well. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. One time, group of the Black Folks in Action effort we went on. We have been doing now for the past 2 years. We were charged with coming up with the 50th anniversary of the assassination. That event, which actually took place, of course, in the Betty Black Foundation out of New York. Actually, a lot of our people in the Community Center. So the anniversary of assassination was the birthday celebration over the past 2 years. They're going to do a lot more. Be on the lookout for that.
Wow, sounds good. Sounds good. So explain what that organization is again. I heard, the comment about, providing safe spaces for conscious discussions, empowerment discussions.
The Bailey is the rain for us.
Okay.
Good idea. Be a hub, positive impact on the food. So we all say that get the impression that somebody has doing it. You all can hear that with men, right? We're good positive things. And so we, of course, don't believe that they always have to, always do positive impact. What we have to do is build a connection. So this organization is really a place that people should simply look to provide connection. So if you're in Dallas and you don't know if you need positive black organization, our organization is connected to Dallas or even the team, whether back to the team or an organization for people to know and connect with these kinds of groups of people like mine, so you don't feel isolated in any particular space. So that's really what it's about. And another function was that Saturday.
Wow. Sounds good. So, for those who may not know, in terms of the OAAU, which Brother Bailey was a member at that time, explain that part, because we've been hitting on Malcolm for the past, I'd say, couple weeks, shall I say? So, I just want to, get your opinion there.
Well, Malcolm Creed's organization was with a lot of incorporated and other organizations that were there. And so the basic narrative was at the organization was directly involved in political organizing, which was at least by the letter of the law. So this is involved. So this is one of the here's the one that's like previous I call it not appropriate. So this was a vehicle for political black nationalism. And it was supposed to be imagined to be an arm of modern human type narrative, anti-colonial, anti-imperial narrative that was working the rest of the world. So one of the big components of is international travel. And a lot of people listen because they want to get to the narrative and talking to the decisions of well, in reality, I'm making black Americans connected that actually were having the world. So you see it in the name organization. Afro-American Unity, a real organization. You can have an organization, free African state called the Organization of African Unity. And so Malcolm had my brother Big talk about that Saturday. We tried to figure out what is the argument of Black America needs to be Africa and African. That becomes part of our project to use African liberation struggle to leverage the United States in terms of achievement of Africa here. And that is well known. That's what our William says. We don't tell white people all out in the Afro-American community. And the idea was human rights.
Right.
Human rights conversation. That basically looks at being able to showcase the world what is actually happening in the United States. They leverage that for whatever gains could receive on the international scale. So really was what Malcolm was trying to do. And in essence, it was basically a stimulus that goes back to Paul Robeson, William Patterson, and W. was sought to do the same thing to the way for the creation of the United Nations in 1945. So that's how I would situate the Afro-American community.
Yes.
And importantly, it is connected to other formations of the 1960s that we often don't talk about, like the Revolutionary Action Movement. And those types of organizations that were really thinking about human rights, but also thinking about anti-imperialism, thinking about the notion of internal colonialism, and being able to move after liberation struggle through what was happening in Latin America.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, we're gonna go to a quick break, brother. I'm gonna come back. We can keep you for another probably 10 minutes if that's okay with you.
Absolutely, bro.
All right. We're gonna go to a quick break and we're gonna come right back. All right. What's going on, everybody? What's going on? What happened?
What y'all doing? Switching to the scene from him in the show, but
Oh, they did.
Cut it off. I'm sorry.
Oh, that would have been dope. On a break, y'all.
You better come back up. What's that?
Oh, you got it? Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
You better come back up.
All right.
I don't know why you got that.
I guess he was trying to let you get in there.
I don't need to get in there.
Oh, okay.
He all weekend.
Right.
He got it.
Yeah, I saw you.
Yeah, he got it. I wouldn't even know what he do.
Right.
He got to go. All right,
Hold up. Are we live? Hold up. I don't know if I got that mic here. All right. We are back. Here to holler at the Success Scholar here at elifemedia.net. And I have on the line with me brother Dr. Josh Myers, professor at Howard University. And what do you teach there, brother?
I teach, I got what I was doing. Yeah, I teach what I.
Okay.
The basic courses that I teach are 19th century Black social political thought.
Wow.
18th century Black social political thought.
Wow.
Black thought that have
Yes.
related courses like that. I also teach a course that they do introduction to African studies.
Right.
That course we do a course to the freshman, first year students.
Okay.
So that's all the courses we want to set the foundation like that before they
Right.
really get to their basics. You'll get a sense of the way of looking at the world.
Yeah.
Grounded in Africana.
Right.
So that's what I think. If I was going to do different things, have a little flexibility so that we can so we kind of have a dynamic process at the house.
Right. Yeah. So how is in terms of the dynamics of just the teaching at Howard, like the what I'm trying to say is, there's always these discussions around, what is authentic African-centered scholars, or like my understanding that sometimes there are these the conversations we have at ASCAC about our elders, our ancestors, Dr. John Henry Clark and the Dr. Ben and Asa Hilliards of the world, and Cheikh Anta Diop, in terms of the institutional process. And I know that perhaps you have the flexibility, but in terms of the curriculums, could you describe, in terms of, do you have like autonomy over like the curriculum that you establish? Or is that like the dean that establishes that, or is it negotiated?
I would say yes. We have the ability to kind of approaches that kind of study that comes from that consider movement. I think college curriculum have that ability, but on another level, our chair, Greg Park, our university,
Right.
and he comes out directly from that particular tradition. So we were situated strategically in a word to actually do what you're actually driving and build the space to kind of imagine what it happens to the college education actually looks like. That's one of the most important things we use in the country. And so all of that was strategic. I think I was very blessed to be a part of it. Sometimes I
Yes, sir.
check myself because, this is not happening in that anybody, especially
Right.
I mean, it is happening up there. We have a team of about 6 now that are in active position, and our students are benefiting from that.
Mm. Yes, well, Brother Carr has been doing tremendous work over the years, and so we definitely appreciate his work over the year. Is Brother, oh man, what's his name? Quan Cito, what's his name? Pito Quan? Is he, where is he? Yeah, Swan, where is he? Is he, what is he? Yeah, yeah. Okay. Oh, Dr. Kimmett. Yeah, okay, all right. Man, he's a powerful brother. Yeah. I think I still got his number. I haven't talked to him in a while, but we had lunch, maybe 2 years ago. So maybe 3 years ago. But but I'm glad you mentioned him. So yeah, man. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, right. What does Professor Garima film or? Right. Okay. Oh, that's right. That's beautiful. Yeah, Sankofa is a jewel. I always stop through every time. Come through DC is like one of the only spots I come through, even if it's just to gather intel, see what updated books or DVD, or if worst case, at least I could do is get a smoothie. Right. So I'm trying to keep a good health going on. So yeah, man. So yeah. Here they got a Wegmans coming and a Wawa. So there's this documentary. Matter of fact, brother, like man, it's been like 3 months now that in Southeast, a brother came out with a film called Gentrified. I know some folks in DC got a film related or to gentrification, but this was a very unique analysis. And part of it, they said something about when you know that what was it? Man, what's that? Man, what's that? Whole Foods is coming. You know that your area they are gentrifying that area. So how's that movement, and what should Black people should be looking at doing?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So yeah, man. So what else got you going on, brother? I know you're working with some of the young people. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, well, I think my point about it, I guess, content about our time project that's in collaboration with Think Legacy Project.
Okay.
The Think Legacy Project was created in 2010, the 50th anniversary of the student program. And as you know, many of those student activists will become the young artists of Black power.
Right.
So what they've done is for the last year and a half, created what is called the Black Power Chronicle. The Black Power Chronicle is an attempt to control the narrative about the meaning and structure of Black power from the historians who kind of reduced it to a kind of narrative about inclusion and diversity. And oral history, simple oral history. And what we're going to do with those oral histories, we're going to create education materials, archival materials, and hopefully some documentary film that tell back how eyes of people that actually live and experience it, and moving that kind of curatorial presence away from the narrative of relationship and the elders that speak for themselves. So I'm working on some of the that power about. Over the summer, we're going to interview about 15 to 20 elders in the movie that tomorrow, or Wednesday, for that that's two elders. So be on the lookout for that because one of the stories of that power is told beyond the kind of like iconography of the kids and Afro and the jacket. Because it was much more stuff because of that.
Right.
And so that's one of the big projects that I'm working on. I'm also doing some projects. So really busy, but it is what it is. What you gotta do.
Right. Yeah. All right. Well, definitely, brother. Well, I appreciate your time, brother. You know, just wanted to get a little, you know, kind of quick interview with you, and you know, have you update us. I've been, you know, seeing your work for years, and you know, working with the young brothers, the young scholars there at Howard. So, you know, I had the opportunity to do some work in a school of business there, not formally, but you know, kind of came in with another brother, and you know, we did some workshops sometimes. So it's always good to, you know, have that, you know, somebody that had that direct access that's really, you know, given that true consciousness, that centeredness, that African spirit that you know, they need to have that foundation, that well-roundedness, so that, you know, when they get out there in the world, they know who they are and you know what's going on. Just like, you know, unfortunately, brother, you know, in College Park, you know, a young black man that did, you know, he was Bowie State, getting ready to graduation tomorrow, and he was killed by, you know, old, you know, redneck, little dirty European, you know, and call it like it is. I mean, but you know, it's just a reality that, you know, this young man did everything he was supposed to do in that sense. But you know, I mean, not to, yeah, yes, yes. Yes, sir.
We in this particular moment need to make sure that we understand and clarify that when we resist, we're resisting because it means to like yourself.
Right.
It's not, you know, it's a little social media now. And you get into what is that? You know, argument that they got the barbershop. So this is like exactly talking about.
Right.
That is, you know, story brings that home.
Exactly.
European inspired side. Really the rhetoric that was actually happening on online through Facebook groups. And he went out and moved converted people.
Wow.
There's something to be said about that.
Absolutely.
One of our communities will be able to make sense of, you know, white supremacy, you know, the way that we protect it, but also that we actually build a world where white supremacy is actually eradicated. That's really where I am, how I think about it.
I sure. Yeah, for sure, brother. Well, I salute you, brother, and you stay on the front line. Keep up the good work, brother.
Thank you, brother.
All right, hold tight. Oh, no problem, brother. We got it in. We got it in. That was beautiful. Appreciate you, bro. All right, man. Peace. All right, thanks. Cool. All right, we may have our brother Lou Fields calling on, our awardee, but you know, before we get that, there was our brother Dr. Josh Myers. As you heard, he's a professor at Howard University the History School, teaching history and African history and political thought there. So just to let everybody know, of course, there's this Maryland Minority Business Directory. Lou Fields can maybe talk more about that. And I just saw some, you know, I got some, you know, newspapers and I wanted to read several stories. I may get Brother Lou in, but if not, and I'm really paying attention more to the press. Coming up at the Gaylord is the NNPA conference, as I mentioned. So I really wanted to talk a little bit about, for instance, let me kind of just look at some of the stories in the informal. Well, first, I wanted to talk about this. Mel Franklin, Councilman Mel Franklin, Prince George's County Councilman Mel Franklin, District 9 of Upper Marlboro, pleaded guilty Friday, May the 12th, to driving under the influence from a crash in November that injured 2 people. All right. Now, he had a blood alcohol. Wait a minute. He got to go to a 12-week education program, and he got out of the car and walked away after the injury. I'm sorry, after he hit the car. Now, he also was, he's a lawyer, community activist, served in the council area in the South County in December 2010. And I knew of him, from some years. I used to reside in the Brandywine area. And so I became aware of him during that time with the Young Democrats. And, it's really unfortunate that we get caught up uh, in the poisons, the traps that are out here. Even for instance, the previous, county executive, and not this one. Well, yeah, the last one getting caught, with his wife stuffing money down her bra, money in her panties, or whatever the hell it was. But Jack Johnson, uh, and prior to that, it's just like, I mean, we got to watch, the things that we do, particularly when we in a certain position. It's like, I mean, you don't have room to air. So but I think I may have one other brother on, but I saw there was a documentary up in up in at the Maryland Film Festival, and I'm not sure if this is the documentary, but HBCUs, have they always mattered to the Black community? I think it was some documentary that was out. I did not see it, but there's a story in this May 18th and 24th edition of the Informer, the DC Informer. I have Baltimore Times here as well, but haven't had a chance to read this article. But I have my other guest on the line, Brother Lou Fields. All right. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. Thank you for coming out, of course, and accepting your award. Appreciate that. And Brother Lou Fields out of Baltimore, African Tourism Council, and he's an author as well. So tell people about your book, Brother Lou, and the tourism industry or in Baltimore, if you will. But I know you all over the state of Maryland as well.
Yeah, the first thing is give thanks for this wonderful Macromex award.
Yes, sir.
So it's surely honor to do anything that you're about.
Right.
So what I've got, keep and share African American history and culture.
Mm-hmm.
Particularly local. Because we need young people coming out. Maybe let's go on what we brought for. And they will know about big names, African American heroes of that past. But it's just as critically important that they know about the people who live in the same block neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
Think about people that folks who are very accomplished professional African American woman. I've been in the on my show, May 25th, and being a co-host on the BN 5:30 talk show. I told her from May 25th to this coming Thursday, we were going to do a show on Little Calvin Jackson.
Mm.
They said, I a lady named Haki Ammi, small business owner, who wants to be on the show for the interview. I said, sure. I said, ask her to brush up on Lily Carol Jackson, but that's the focus of the show. That's what she has to be the conversation on Lily Carol Jackson. If you're going to be on the May 25th show with Lily Carol Jackson, you need to know who she is. And not my dear sister, but the lady who referred me, she probably said, well, Lord, in an email, who is Lily Carol Jackson? And that kind of question begs us to teach our young people the local history of the community in which they come. Now, if the adults don't know it, then people like you and I, Haki, we got to write the book and get the book and put the book in front of them. So the book I wrote is Maryland Black Facts. And this kind of book could be written in any city in America, or any state in the world, because it tells about the achievements and the contributions of African Americans in Maryland. So it could be Tennessee, it could be anywhere, but it's important, I believe, for the 88,000 young people that go to school in Baltimore City every day, to know who Lily Carol Jackson was, to know who Karen J. Mitchell was, to know the giants who made national impact. It came from their own neighborhood. So that's what I wrote a book about. It's a childhood book, children to look up their mom, their birthday, and find local history.
Yeah, that's important. That's important. Now, in terms of the tourism in the Black community and institutions within our community.
What was your question again?
In terms of tourism and the institutions within our community, getting a piece of
the way I got to the book is through tourism.
Right.
Because once you get involved in the $800 billion tourism industry, and you decide to go out into a niche market, like the African Americans of the $800 billion tourism industry, you begin to see a couple of things. One, African Americans spend anywhere between $50 and $90 billion a year on travel and tourism. And then you look at, well, what do? They shop, they dine, they wine, they go to festivals, big concerts, because that's what you do when you go out of town. But then a lot of people say, well, I want to go to a Black museum. I want to go to that Black neighborhood I heard about in Tulsa, Oklahoma. I want to find out where was Bolinwood down there in Florida. What is historic Harlem in New York? What is Pennsylvania Avenue in Baltimore? What is Second Street in Richmond? What is Bill Street in Memphis? People want to know about this history they heard about. Like you and I, when we travel, if we go to Detroit, surely they might send us to Greek Town. But sooner or later, we go to where it's Black Town, where it's Blue Town, you know what I mean?
Right.
And so that's what tourism does. Creates a lot of jobs, creates billions of dollars in taxes and revenue, but it also gets people to want to find the everyone's place. The brother said, Dr. Ball said he was in the Navy, and he found a book that had an imprint that came from Baltimore, everyone's place. So tourism, for me, touches on so many aspects of our lives. It is a great revenue generator and a great job creator. As a small business, if you can provide some type of service to tourists, you can expand your company. For example, you have Cherry Cafe in Atlanta Kush.
Right.
Let's say you got 10,000 people coming. WTP. Some of those people say, well, baby, you want to go to the basic church, you want to eat healthy.
Right.
But right away, man, a Christian will get something that they can be connected. Because a lot of our businesses are not in the downtown such a part of tourism. Places like Baltimore. But now for people, you got 500 who want to go to a vegetarian restaurant, but they can't find an African American owned restaurant in downtown Baltimore. But right up the street a little bit, in Mount Vernon, the land of Kush.
Right.
So tourism connects to that tourist who's looking for that experience. And that's why it's so important that we not only share history. The new Harry Tubman Museum in Cambridge, or the new National Museum of African American Culture in DC. People come, they want to see these things. So what we have to do is provide infrastructure to ensure that our visitors can have a great experience. They don't have to feel like Baltimore is not safe. I can't get around. I can't get places without a car. And I don't know where to go. I don't know who to see. So every city has a people like me, a tour guide company, escort, and we show you the African American part of your city. Now, next Thursday, well, not next Thursday, but third Thursday on my show, Haki, third Thursday from now, which will be June 8th, we will have a national tourism discussion with brothers from the West Coast, East Coast, Baltimore, D.C., and we'll be talking among ourselves for people that listen in to have with the brothers in tourism, black tourism, doing West Coast.
Now you said what date that is?
New York, Baltimore.
You said what date that is?
That's gonna be June 8th show.
Oh, I thought you wanted me to do that.
I do.
Huh?
I do.
I thought I was supposed to do that one. You said
well, you're supposed to be there because I have
okay.
I have to go to a workshop from 10 to 12. I'm gonna try to get up there at 11:15.
Okay.
Run back from Annapolis, get the show by 12.
All right.
I'm a backup man.
Okay. All right. That's cool. All right.
But the key to that is with these talk shows, we can feed good data to our listening audience.
Right.
And people can call in and share their data.
Okay.
So think about tourism all over the country, all over the nation, all over the Caribbean islands, all over Africa. Into that on an app on June 8th, we can have a round table discussion with the top black in tourism across the country. I know all of them. They all know.
Wow. Sound like a powerful show, man. I'm definitely looking forward to that, opportunity.
So I know what I wanted to ask you about.
Yeah.
Is the George Fraser Power Networking Conference coming to Belfast this year?
Yeah. No, it's July 4th through the 6th.
But did you say July?
Yeah.
We didn't have no data on that. That should be ringing the media waves in Baltimore right now.
You said it should be in the media?
Yeah. I have the announcement on my show. You could announce it last Friday when we had all that media there.
Well, what's interesting, I mean, for whatever reason, Dr. Frazier doesn't believe that, Okay, no, I'll speak closer to the mic. I'm sorry. That conversation came up before, I've asked Dr. Frazier in terms of a radio show in the DC area.
Well, the other thing I hope you work on is, like I mentioned, after the National Newspaper Public Association, Black Press, meets over there in DC, Prince George's County, we will have a post in NPA sit down with black media over there at the Morgan School of Journalism.
Yeah.
Dr. Ball and that group.
Yeah.
Because we gotta empower ourselves to know that the good news that our community needs, we're the ones that can get it to them.
Right. Well, that's needed. I'm definitely that was a awesome suggestion. So, like I said, I'm a sacrifice. I know it's at the Gaylord, but I'm like, somebody gotta kind of be there, to.
And you go down to the Gaylord, send Dr. Ball and those
right.
And I can use.
Yeah.
And we can put together one day media seminar
at
Morgan.
Yes.
Host NNPA down there.
Wow, that's definitely needed. So I will definitely.
I'll try to get that over one day. Maybe one day I can get down.
Yeah. They got some just where individuals can come to a lunch or,
you gotta give me the schedule, man.
Yeah.
This is what I'm talking about. We have the black media. These things we posted and blasted. We do patrol.
Right. I agree. Yes, absolutely.
So listening to my time, man. This is like people all over the country listening in.
All over the world, bro.
Yeah, shout out to my sisters and brothers, no matter where you might be. We all black like me. I just want y'all to know. Together, we don't win.
Right.
We work together. Nobody listening, no matter what city, what state you in.
Right.
Find somebody like Haki or me in the city you're going to, cut that. Let's under our own master plan. Because when like minds connect, we can solve our own problems.
Right, right, right. Yes, indeed, indeed. Yeah, for sure. So we definitely can make those things happen, brother. So I definitely appreciate you, chiming in here for a couple minutes here with us. And so we just if you got any thing you want to put out, any events or anything coming up, of course the show.
On Thursday, show guys, Thursday 12 noon, the 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Tune in to BDX Live. And then Thursday 12 noon, in the Baltimore area, 10 a.m. If you're not in Baltimore, listen online at WOLBbaltimore.com. But just tap that app. WOLB. Get ready. Baltimore will be booming. The NAACP conference.
Yeah.
Then we're going to have the Caribbean conference right after that. Then we're going to have the African American Heritage Festival right after that.
The Caribbean. Wait a minute. So what's those dates? I know the Caribbean is the 15th, July 15th.
We kick it off with the Caribbean Carnival first. That's July 15th and 16th.
Right.
Sunday.
Okay.
Then we come right behind that with the Afro Conference, the brothers coming in. And then we hit right behind that with the NAACP Conference, 22nd through 26th. And then right before that, we squeeze in Artscape, a big festival. But then the second Saturday in August, we do the Afro.
Right.
Heritage Festival.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm trying to. So I'm making some connections, with the mayor's office, with potentially.
Okay, good, brother.
Yeah.
I will tune in and catch y'all later from around the country.
Yeah.
Get together, we win.
All right, bro. So I appreciate you calling in, bro. We'll be in touch.
Right. Good work.
Thank you. All right. So we're going to close out here. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in, listening in. Holla at the Success Scholar. I am the Success Scholar, Haki Ammi. Tune in to get my book at successscholarhaki.com. Lots of good things going to be going on over the next few weeks, getting a lot of knowledge and really focusing my efforts. And so if you need a speaker, presenter, moderator, definitely reach out for me. I've been trained by both these gentlemen, Les Brown and Dr. George C. Frazier. They taught me everything that I know. So you can expect a great and magnificent things coming from me. All right. So I'm out, y'all. Till next week. Peace.